Okay. Oh, I should probably get a timer ready, shouldn't I? Hold on. Timer. Beverage for the stream. I was thinking some blood, maybe. All right, what's up? I got YouTube ready, I got Twitter ready, and we got Dokkan ready if we get anything in game. But we should be finding out in 40 minutes. Wait, then again, hold on. God, is it standard? Hang on. Is it standard time right now? Is it standard time in California right now? It is PDT. So actually it could be in an hour and 40 because these Dumbos never properly distinguish. So let me see. What is it currently? 620. California right now. Because California observes daylight savings time, if the local time is 1900 PDT, then that's actually 1800 PST. So because we're an hour ahead, it should have already dropped. So see what I mean? Like these Dumbos just can't get it right. So it's going to be in 40 minutes. Stupid deal. You gotta get rid of daylight savings, man. All right, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? We waiting for the reveal. I've got, just to cover my, to cover my bets, hedge my bets a little bit, I got Styzmask and I got Orange Piccolo. I personally would like Orange Piccolo, but after what we got yesterday, I feel like it's gonna be Styzmask. Either way, it's gonna be cool. What's up? So we're just gonna chill, and we're just gonna, I don't know, we're gonna do some. We might do some raids on Legends, or we'll just do some Whis event grinding. I've actually been noticing, because I've been getting like extra copies of units, and because I've been like putting hidden potential orbs into like their alternate builds, I'm burning out on the Whis event orbs pretty fast. So that needs to change.
All right, let's do this.
Also, I just realized this might be very loud. Let me turn this down. There we go. Yeah. I realized I had the OST on loud. That's why you couldn't hear me. My bad. I'll change it. Is that still loud? If it is, I'll lower it. Dokkan music tends to be much louder on my PC. I don't know why. What's up, Chewy? Still loud? Bro, Dokkan music is crazy. Okay, how about now? Now can you guys hear me if I'm... Okay. Stupid Dokkan music. Give me some links. There you go. There you go. Remind me, chat. Whenever I've used Dokkan music, just remind me. Pan event, yes. Y'all should be doing the pan event as soon as it drops every week. Always. Toon, how do you know it'll be Cell Max? I don't know for sure. But I'm feeling more confident because of the most recent hint, maybe. Could all be for nothing. It's Dokkan after all, so if it ends up not being Cell Max, then whatever. It's cool. I absolutely do not mind it not being Cell Max. Like I said in my video, I would actually prefer it be Magenta into Cell Max so that we could have two Cell Max type characters so that they could link up. Because if it's just Cell Max straight up, then you can only use one or the other. And if that EZA ultimately ends up becoming really good, then you can't get to use both on the same team. Kind of sucks. LR Dr. Hedo? Yeah, that could work too. I don't think he would be associated with a Cell Max though, just because he didn't want the Cell Max to be released early. Although that could be exactly what they're doing. Maybe... Okay, it might be too crazy for this, but I just suddenly thought, what if it's LR Dr. Hedo, and then depending on a certain condition, if it's met, you either use the Gammas or you use Cell Max. Is that too much? That might be too much just for one character. That's too much. That's too much designing for one character. That'd be awesome, but no way they're gonna put that much effort into it. If they make Cell Max better than Beast, we gotta have a word with the devs. Honestly, I don't think I'd be too upset because this has been the year of the villains, and I think that would be great. Another big bad boss monster LR. I'd be okay with that. Besides, I think Beast Gohan is starting to grow on people a little bit, so I don't think it's as bad as people were initially feeling.
All right, let's do this.
Orange Piccolo would be able to help Beast to help buff him more because Metal Cooler's team doesn't really need help. It's not Metal Cooler's team that needs the help. It's Super Boss that needs the help. Super Boss is trash. We need a fully functioning Super Boss team that's not Rosé. And we don't really have that. Isn't the video in 90 minutes? No, I'm pretty sure it's in 30, but if it's not, then it's in 90. Worst case scenario, we just wait longer. This is not going to be a very long stream, I don't think.
All right, let's do this.
Leo, man, you have been... I feel bad, man. You have been on the warpath in my comment section. It's so funny to see one of my regulars, one of my beloved regulars, just turn to the dark side. Has been crazy. Poor Leo. Whoa, Jet Ice with the gifties. How many gifties is that? Doesn't even tell me. 14 gifties. Thank you so much, Jet Ice, for the 14 gifties. Man's back at it with them donies. Thanks, man. How you doing? How you doing? Pan event done. Back to Whis. Good. Good. Can't wait for Black Frieza and Moro. I can. They gotta first cast me as Moro. So once they do that, then we'll start talking about it. But we're in talks. We're very close to landing a deal.
All right,
a 6-year, $300 million deal to voice Moro. No player option, nothing. It was my birthday not long ago. Then why are you giving me money? Happy birthday, birthday boy. Would you consider Moro a terrifying conqueror? I don't think so. I don't remember all the details. I read through it once. Is he a terrifying conqueror? I don't think so, right? If it's in an hour 30, it's in an hour 30. Not a big deal. But 1900 PST means that it should have dropped 30 minutes ago, because it's currently daylight savings in Pacific. So this is entirely on them. This is their fault for screwing this up.
Let's do this.
Toon, they are lying. That's what I said. I've been saying that this whole video, like, I mean, this whole stream. These dummies can't seem to get the time zone stuff correct. If we're talking Pacific, we're not in standard time, we're in daylight time. So if it's 1900 PST, it's actually supposed to have already dropped, but it didn't. So either it drops in 30 or it drops in an hour 30. Not a big deal. I'll change it. That's what I said. You think he will have big bad boss? If it's Cell Max, yeah. Actually, no, yeah, still. Even if it's like Magenta into Cell Max or whatever, it would still be big bad boss. Yeah, they just need to use the Japan time. Like, just keep it uniform. It's so incredibly annoying that they use my time zone and they don't even use it correctly.
All right, let's do this.
I can see Moro being a space trap. Hang on. So wait, is Moro a terrifying conqueror? I don't remember. But what was the verdict on that? I kind of forgot. What was his motivation? I don't even know. Man, it's been a while. I gotta reread the manga. He eats worlds. That's not conquering. That's just like terrifying eater. He's just doing his own thing, right? That's not conquering. He just wants power, yeah. Moro will definitely be terrifying conqueror. I don't remember. There are a few things I remember.
Right,
the first is Vegeta's energy fission technique. The old school fat, what the hell is his name? South Grand Kai is a part of this. He has history with Moro. There's a whole prison break thing, and then Moro like absorbs different people and stuff. Yeah, and then there's like he turns into the Cave of Wonders. Goku has a giant form Realm of Gods thing. Like I remember parts, but I don't remember the whole story. Moro's gonna have the most categories of any unit besides tags. Yeah. Doesn't he just absorb planets? Apparently not. There's more to it, and I don't remember. We should do another manga reading stream. That was fun. We used to do that. Axel with the tier 1. Hey, Axel, thank you so much for the tier 1. How you doing? Got it memorized. Flintlock with the tier 1. Thank you. Will you give me $5 if it's not Cell Max? I need to buy stone. No. How about this though? Why don't you issue a refund on your tier 1 sub? Boom, problem solved. There's also the 73 dude. Yeah, that's the prison break. That's the intergalactic prison break thing. Do I know Dr. Kochin? Isn't that the dude from the Tournament of Power?
All right, let's do this.
Hell or Magenta revive into Sunlight. That's what everyone wants, and I want that too. Have we ever done something like that before? Yeah, we have. Gohan Trunks. We've done it. I kind of hope for a free-to-play prisoner team. God damn it. Which one is Wheel's assistant? I don't remember. Who am I thinking of then? Oh, yeah. I was thinking of Pepperoni. Or maybe
All right,
Rhoda.
Let's do this.
God, I'm such a fraud right now. Hold on. Dr. Rhoda, is that universe? Yeah, that's the pig man. That's the Pumbaa looking dude. These stupid Eclipse. Yep. This is still incredibly stupid, but we gotta do it. We gotta do it. AGL Legic with the $5 donut. What's up, dude? Hey, big dog, can you use a team with AGL Legic on? Any chance I get, I use Legic, bro. I love Legic. Any big bad boss team now always includes the GOAT Legic. He is still probably my favorite banner unit release.
Let's do this.
Moro gonna have like 6 different forms. Yep. We're gonna get a lot of mileage out of Moro. A lot of mileage. And it's not just Moro, man. Realm of Gods is gonna get some nice buffs. We're gonna get our next giant form Realm of Gods character during the Moro arc. Use Legic now? Bro, I'm link leveling. I'm link leveling / Whis event grinding. Can't use Legic right now. Do you know who Maji Kaio is? Why does it sound familiar? What's Maji Kaio? Oh, it's the water dude. Yeah, little water guy. I don't remember all the names, dude. You want to know how I remember names? There's the Star Fox dude with his eyes closed.
Right,
there's Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon, who is like the most dense fighter in the Tournament of Power. There's that one Ojinobi, whatever, who had a picture of his family that Gohan fought. Then there's the invisible dude. There's those like Transformer guys that Dr. Pepperoni uses. There's that Falco dude who chucks lightning at Roshi. There are those 2 like girl characters that Roshi's like perving over. I don't know the names, dude. I just know like descriptions. Speaking of manga, I actually enjoyed the Tournament of Power better in the manga.
All right, let's do this.
Especially Roshi. I've seen on Twitter an orange Piccolo doing light grenade attack, and I thought it's funny because they had Tech Beast do a one-handed Masenko. Well, how's that funny? It makes sense. What you mean? You won't believe what they did on Rivals. I have to watch the video. TJ's been telling me to watch that video. I was hoping to play some Rivals this weekend. How do you think Moro will sound? Like me. You'll hear it, don't worry. You'll like it.
All right, let's do this.
Not like me like this, but, you know, my final form. How would you feel if it's actually LR Magenta? I'd be very happy, as long as he's good. Toon remembers TOP characters like my grandparents remember Pokemon. Your grandparents even know Pokemon? My grandparents don't know Pokemon. Moro will sound like Gilbert Gottfried. Man, what a throwback. I can't even do his voice. I'm not going to bother trying. There's no rumor. It's just people speculating. People are fan casting the Madara voice actor. Kaplan, right? He's got a good voice too. That's definitely the direction you want to go for Moro. Definitely.
All right, let's do this.
Chat, if it's not in 20 minutes, it'll be in an hour and 20 minutes. And why the misunderstanding? Because Dokkan's stupid with the time zones. No, there's no Moro voice confirmation leak or anything like that. Nope. Y'all ain't ready to hear my Moro. PST is technically the correct time zone. West Coast is currently in PDT, not PST. Right. So based on this timing, because it says 1900 PST, we have to subtract an hour because we're in PDT, right? In West Coast. So it would be 6 p.m., which it's already past. So that's why I said in 20 minutes. And if that's not the case, then they'll be in an hour and 20 minutes. Truth is gonna voice Moro. Dude, have you guys seen those like fan edits of Truth voicing characters? Those are by far the best like voiceover work you'll ever hear in Dokkan. I think there's a Janemba one, dude. That Janemba one is so good. People need to do more of those with Truth. Moro could get Morgan Freeman to be the voice. I don't think Dragon Ball has that sort of pull. Plus, I don't know if Morgan Freeman would even want to bother. Isn't he like retired now?
All right, let's do this.
Is it a live stream or a video premiere? I think it's just going to be a video. Where it's going to happen, I'm not sure. I think it's going to be YouTube, but I've got Twitter ready if I need to load up Twitter. Keith David. Yeah, I think, you know, I've seen people fan cast Keith David as well. That's a good one. I'm not gonna lie. What's his name? Kevin Michael Richardson, I think, would also be a good Moro. Kevin Michael Richardson. He'd be a really good Moro.
All right, let's do this.
Keep The Rock the hell away from Dragon Ball, bro. Everything he touches turns to box office failure these days. No thanks. Clancy Brown too? Yeah. You're starting to kind of lose me, but I can hear it. I can see the vision there. Yeah, failures. You haven't been seeing what his movies have been doing lately, have you?
All right, let's do this.
James Earl Jones, yeah. You know, actually, James Earl Jones, I think, signed an agreement with some AI company to continue using his voice for Star Wars moving forward. Is it actually Cellmax? We will find out. Neil Kaplan would be a great fit for Moro, but my voice would be better, don't worry. Seth MacFarlane for yeah. Ah man, Goku. Ah. Have you watched Shadow Lord? I don't know what that is. What is Shadow Lord? Is that some Dark Souls thing?
All right, let's do this.
Didn't Nozawa do something like that? I'm not sure. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. Darth Maul series? Oh, dude, I'm completely checked out on Star Wars. Star Wars, I'm completely over. I don't care for Star Wars anymore. Mandalorian was the last thing. No, Mandalorian, and then what's the other one? Book of Boba. After those two, I lost interest. Mandalorian, when the story started to shift to the hell's her name? Bo-Katan and those like other people, I was just like, eh. It's no longer the Mandalorian show. It's like it's other people. I'm over it.
All right, let's do this.
D&D some link level stuff I've been working on. Okay, I'm okay. Yeah, this weekend. Well, actually, it's already this weekend. I'm hoping tomorrow I can just chill. I'm so stressed out now. Like I don't get a day to myself. I'm hoping tomorrow I can catch up on DMs, play some rivals, and just relax. So hopefully I can get to it then. Link level stuff. Has anyone done anything on like the gem stuff?
All right, let's do this.
If you had to select a Mega Man character to include into Dokkan, what would it be and what would be their type? What? Sigma. And what type would he be? I don't know. I mean, he'd be extreme whatever. He'd be extreme STR? No, he wouldn't be able to run with cooler. Okay, let's do extreme physical. And yeah. Well, Sigma would be the best because we get another big bad boss.
All right, let's do this.
You know, I would have been okay with, speaking of Christopher Lloyd, I would have been okay with, what's his name? Spock. He was the original voice for Old Man Xehanort. Leonard Nimoy, if he was still alive. He would have been such a good Moro. Old Moro. Old Moro specifically.
Trackless neophyte.
That would have been a really good Moro. That would have been that would have been my number one fan cast for Moro. Old Moro would have been Leonard Nimoy.
All right, let's do this.
Imagine Tapion with original Dokkan animations. That would be so sick, but they would never do that. They wouldn't care enough to make such an obscure character have that sort of budget. Amen. Leonard Nimoy will always be Xehanort. Yeah. Nothing against Christopher Lloyd. It doesn't hit the same. Leonard Nimoy was Galvatron in the Transformers '86 movie. Never saw that. I only jumped on Transformers when it was part of the Bay movies. But I only know Galvatron because Galvatron was in like one of the more recent movies, right? It was like the reincarnation of Megatron or something.
All right, let's do this.
I have not been watching X-Men 97. Nope. I did finish Yu-Gi-Oh! Sub though. Yu-Gi-Oh! Sub has been sort of my comfort watch recently. It's been actually kind of helping. The finale didn't help. Actually kind of emotionally destroyed me. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was very fun to revisit. I now need to rewatch Pyramid of Light and Dark Side of Dimensions. To my Yu-Gi-Oh! Nerds in chat, to be fair, Pyramid of Light is not canon, right? If I remember correctly, that is just an extra, like, random story, right? That has nothing to do with the main canon, correct? Okay. Because I was thinking about it. Because you have that extra like Millennium item, but that was never made in Call Elna, so it was just like a random extra. Oh yeah, Bonds Beyond Time too. Do I need to watch the other Yu-Gi-Ohs in order to really care about that? Because I watched that once just for Yugi. I don't care about the other dude. What's his name? The other two guys, like Jaden and the other boy. I don't care about him. You saw the Pyramid of Light in theaters? I did not get to watch that in theater. You say. Yeah. I'll watch that too. Jaden and Yusei are goats. Nah, Yugi's my goat. Tem is my goat.
Right,
Gen 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Will never be topped. I know 5Ds is good, but I will always prefer Gen 1. You don't care about Seto Kaiba? I love Seto Kaiba. Actually, you know, I came to enjoy Kaiba's character more in the sub. As much as I found it funny how much he just despises Joey, I kind of like the more nuanced approach that they did in the sub. And yeah, I actually came to enjoy him more in the sub. There are a few moments that the dub, like in terms of Kaiba's arc, that the dub did better. Like in the finale, when Kaiba finally acknowledges Yugi, they did it way better in the dub, not the sub. But yeah, his story arc was pretty cool. Joey being bullied by Kaiba will never not be hilarious. Yeah, that's been pretty funny. But it's very surface level, you know. It just kind of makes Kaiba a one-trick pony. Dice Monsters. I actually really enjoyed Dungeon Dice Monsters. That has so much potential, but we are limited with the technology of our time. Dungeon Dice Monsters with enough like technological advancements could actually be pretty dope in real life. I did not watch season 0. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters all the way through. We should get a LARP version of Toon Rami. I'm LARP version of Toon Rami. I'm just pure LARP.
All right, let's do this.
Who's winning, Cellmax or Kid Buu? Cellmax. What are your thoughts on the PlayStation scandal? I hate it. I hate it. However, I will have to continue purchasing games digitally, especially, you know, streaming videos and stuff. It was inevitable. I knew that this was going to happen. The profits are too lucrative for both developer and manufacturers, and like for everyone involved except for the consumer, where they can take the hit with a lot of people canceling PlayStation, canceling game services. So I don't think it's going to change. I hope it does, and I hope enough people retaliate to maybe where it does, but I don't think it's going to happen. And I hate that. I like having physical copies of my games.
All right, let's do this.
It's always money. Yeah, of course it was going to get to this point. They don't care about you. They care about their money. You don't matter to them. But again, let me be very, very clear. I'm still going to have to buy games digitally if they're only available on digital, because if I want to stream or if I want to make a video, I got to do it. Yeah, you're a disgrace to the game, Yugi. Dude, Kaiba, when he finds out Yugi lost, when he finds out Darts is the head of Paradius, Dub did that better. Overall, Dub is far superior in terms of music. Sorry. Sub is great.
Right,
Passionate Duelist is great. But Dub music, way better in my opinion. Dude, it gets so dark. Kaiba gets shot in the chest with a fire arrow. Like, it's so graphic in the sub, man. The shadow duels are actually like fights to the death. It's crazy good. I have Tamaya's theme is goated. Yeah, the JP one is cool. I still don't like it more than the dub OST. I don't. I just think if there's one thing the dub did superior, it's the OST. It's the music.
All right, let's do this.
Nope, it's not the worst opinion ever. It's the most accurate opinion ever. Music in the dub is better, except for Passionate Duelist. Nope. Am I gonna play the new Marvel Rivals? I'll say yeah, but we'll see if I get to it. Truth just hating in chat? No, man, he's a fellow Yu-Gi-Oh guy. Toon's also a Falconer soundtrack fan. I mean, I do like it, yeah. So? Have you heard the dub? Okay, so clearly your opinion no longer matters because you've never listened to it. Listen to the God OSTs in the dub. Listen to Kaiba's hacking theme in the dub. Listen to like the climactic moment in the dub. You clearly don't know what you're talking about. OG Z dub or Kai dub? I don't remember it enough to formulate an opinion. I'm a fake fan when it comes to Dragon Ball. I don't remember enough. I would like to say probably the Kai dub is better, but the reason why I'm hesitant to say that is because the Kai dub removed my favorite Vegeta line. And I'm so butthurt over that. When Vegeta goes Super Saiyan, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear? Is like my favorite line, and they got rid of it. Yeah. No, I get it. After watching the sub, there's so much stuff that they just cut out or they babyfy in 4Kids, which I definitely understand the hate behind that. That's why I'm defending the OST. In my opinion, there are two different teams involved in the Yu-Gi-Oh dub. There's the localization team that actually does like the VA stuff and all that, and like they convert the cards and they censor the cards and whatnot. Man, Harpy ladies are stacked, bro. That that Joey versus my fight, I had a dude. Whew. They could barely contain those things. Anyway, but there are two different teams. There's the localization team that does the voice acting and like censoring the cards and stuff and like changing the dialogue, and then there's the music team. The music team was on their own. They were just on their own path and they did their own thing and they locked in. Dub OST deserves respect.
Let's do this.
What? Yeah, the Shadow Realm. You know what was a really nice touch about that? It was annoying at first, but then I got used to it. Every duel that takes place in the Shadow Realm, you can hear this like nails on a chalkboard eerie sort of screeching sound in the background, but it actually kind of adds a layer of depth to the fight because it's like you are among the dead. It was actually pretty cool, but I understood why they got rid of that in the dub. They need to do the Kai treatment for Yu-Gi-Oh, I feel like. I don't like the Kai's music for Dragon Ball Kai. I don't like it. I like the original one more.
All right, let's do this.
Oh yeah, the virtual reality thing, Noah's Ark, far more biblical in the sub. They removed all of that in the dub. They leaned in quite a bit on what's that dude's name? Crump. He's way more perverted in the sub with when fighting Taya. Where's some other big changes? That was pretty much it for the dub, or for the virtual reality thing. Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
How much box space are you up to these days? Probably don't want to say that. Truth might get mad. I have a ton. I never use it. What is P4R? What was that? Oh, Persona 4. Oh. Ew. Marvel Rivals feels fresh.
All right, let's do this.
Hopefully I can play it, man. I got nothing. Did I get Black Ops 2? No, I have never played a single Black Ops game. My only Call of Duty experience has been Modern Warfare, which I've enjoyed, and World at War for zombies. Yeah, I heard about Jubilee, yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Truth whining about global JP stuff. Okay. All right.
All right, let's do this.
You should play Mecha Chameleon. Dude, I want to get to playing my Rivals again, man. I haven't played Rivals in 3 months. Where's the link to the stream? There's no stream. It's going to be a video. Do you not see? It says video release right there. It ain't no stream, brother. All right, so if we don't get anything in the next minute, then it'll be next hour. And once again, Dokkan's stupid for putting the wrong time in their thing. Have I finished all the Star Force game? Nope. Haven't touched them since, nope. All the Ein stuff just complicates things 50 times over. All right. Let me see. Did we get anything? Let's see. Nothing on Global Dokkan. On the YouTube channel. On the Twitter side, nothing. Dude, these idiots, man. I'm gonna start putting that in the surveys. Put the right freaking time zone. That's gonna be in an hour. 1900 PST. Morons. Rivals changes are wild. I'd be down to watch it, but I don't want to bore the Dokkan people. We'll save that for another stream if anything. But I feel like at this point there's no point to me watching it live. I'll just watch it on my own. Where can I vote to abolish daylight savings? I agree. Daylight savings is just the worst. Get rid of it. Why does daylight savings even exist?
To save time so that you can enjoy the outdoors.
Since I played Maverick Hunter X, did you play Powered Up? Yep. I think the two were together, right? Like in a bundle or something? Yep.
All right.
The games I played the least of were the OG and ZX. I played the most Battle Network, then I played the most Star Force, then I played the most X, and then the last two are OG, or also Legends too. Legends doesn't count because there's not too many games for that. So then the last ones would be like OG and Zero. Yep. Clock is recalibrated. Did I see a LARP Rami in chat? Why are you doing that to yourself? You trying to get bullied more? Why would you do that? Daylight savings exists because Americans cannot manage their time efficiently.
All right, let's do this.
It's not that they gave out the wrong time, it's just the daylight saving stuff is just annoying. And so they'll put everything in standard time always, even when the time zone associated with it is not in standard time. So it's in an hour. 1 hour. I just don't know if there's a... I don't want to do it now. We got 1,200 Dokkanners here waiting for Cellmax info. I don't think I want to... I don't think I want to ruin it for them. They may not care about rivals.
All right, let's do this.
How can you get rid of daylight savings? Simple. We murder the sun. Why is my team built like that? This is a link leveling team, but I'm mainly running it for the Whis event. And so if I happen to get some links along the way, so be it. Base, forever my goat. Base is my favorite character in all of Mega Man. Love Base. My first ever custom overlay was a Base overlay. DJ, deleting your comment ain't gonna save you from the stream chat, buddy.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, let me change the music. I just realized it's been on loop. Huh? No matter what from Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember that. I remember that. That is God, when did that song play? No matter what, together, no matter what. What is that? What is that from? It's Duelist Kingdom. But I don't remember where. There were a few of those. And you know what? I'm now realizing they did it because they had to accommodate all of the time that they removed by censoring stuff. That's why they added in those extra song like AMV moments. That was against Joey?
All right, let's do this.
Yugi versus Joey? Okay. Hey, Tickle with the tier 3. What's up, Tickle? How you doing? I am not unemployed. No. I have not played Doom the Dark Ages. I have never played Doom. Too much of a coward. Steven's played a lot of Doom. That's his thing. Of all shooters, my thing is Halo. Am I hoping for Cellmax or Orange Piccolo? I think I'd prefer Orange Piccolo, but I think it's gonna be Cellmax.
All right, let's do this.
Can't take that chance. Can't take that chance. I can't take that chance, Lord Zero. Nope. Yeah, Halo and Destiny. The Bungie shooters, that is my bread and butter in terms of shooters. First, Halo, then Destiny, then Modern Warfare. Yeah, then Modern Warfare, then Gears of War, then Mass Effect 3. That's it. That's my shooter resume.
All right, let's do this.
Does this happen where they get the time wrong? It's not that they get the time wrong, it's just that they use a standardized time always, even when the region that they're referencing doesn't have the same time set up. But they do that year round. So when we eventually get to standard time in the Pacific time zone, it will be fine. So for half of the year, it's not a problem. Daylight savings is half the year, right? Or is it more than that? I think it's half the year.
All right, let's do this.
What is my favorite Pokemon? Quilava. All-time favorite. You can actually see like my list of favorites for Pokemon stuff on the Twitch side. There's a command for it. I hated Gears of War. It felt so heavy and clunky. Couldn't get over it. I mean, it was a third person like cover shooters, so it's kind of, it takes some getting used to. By the time they got to Gears 3, they refined it. Like, it got really good. I used to do a Killer Stewie before my Dragonstones dropped further. I can't do a Stewie as well now. I can't forget about GoldenEye 64. Isn't that on Nintendo Switch Online? I've always wanted to try that. That one in Perfect Dark. What's my favorite voice to do? Ooh, I can't say. Can't disclose that. Did they push it forward another hour? No, it was always just set for another hour, and they just gave the incorrect, like, time format. 007 is on Xbox Game Pass. I don't have Game Pass. I canceled Game Pass last year. I was never playing it, and also it got more expensive. So, no. Is the Part 2 unit guaranteed to be from Superhero, or can it be something else? It could be something else. I suppose it could be, but it will be Superhero. Tanabata's Part 1, Part 2 has always been related, directly related to the other. Favorite character in DBZ? Vegeta. Everything's gotten more expensive. Yep. Yep. That's why it pays to be frugal. I am very frugal.
All right, let's do this.
Which form do you hate from Dragon Ball? I think I hate God form and blue form. I don't want to say hate. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of God and blue. Mainly probably God form. I don't hate it. I'm not a fan. Nah, God form is just their hair color is red and they're skinnier. And we've already got red hair for like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Do something else.
All right, let's do this.
Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 3 is unique though. That's the thing. Like Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. I would say the difference between 1 and 2 is kind of minimal, sort of. I thought 3 was a pretty unique like next step. Have you taken acting classes and voice acting before? Are you natural? Oh, that's so nice. I thought I was, and then if you take acting classes, you'll learn just how much more there is to it in terms of technique, management. There's a lot more involved. You need to take a voice acting class so that you can learn more about the business and stuff. It's not just about like being good or not. It's about more things that you wouldn't know unless you're in it. Best form Super Saiyan 4. Amen to that. That is the one thing, Juan Matt, that you say that I never disagree with. Everything else you say is gibberish. But that one thing, oh, you right. Oh, you right. Love the confidence of the new LR. We gotta commit, right? Otherwise, it's no fun. Like if we just hedge our bets and say, it's gonna be Orange Pickle, oh, it's gonna be so, it's no fun. Goku with golden Raditz hair. Dude, Raditz went Super Saiyan 3 in the Heroes card game, right? Have you seen that? It takes like 5 minutes for his entire hair to like leave a room. Even if not canon, do you like or hate Super Saiyan 5? I actually love Super Saiyan 5. I love how they did it. And there was this one video, I think I showed this once on stream. There was this like fan creation from like 15 years ago called Dragon Ball Absalon, where they kind of showed the transformation in a fan drawing, and it looked really good. I think it was Absalon. Was it Absalon? Pretty sure it was.
All right, let's do this.
The easy way to differentiate Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2 is their aura shape. Well, I mean, it's just their hair. Their hair is spikier. There's more strands of like chunks of hair. There's lightning. But yeah, the aura too. Japan can't read a clock. In their defense, if I lived in Japan, never had to deal with this daylight saving stuff, I can't be asked to care either. I'm gonna just use standard time, and I'm just gonna leave it at that and let other people figure it out. If I was them, I would probably have done the same thing. Having to pay attention to which time zone, which daylight standard, whatever is going on, I can't be asked to care.
All right, let's do this.
Tag Cellmax Orange Piccolo from their giant standoff would be sick. Too much work. Not gonna do it. Too much effort. I would love that, but too much effort. I have never seen Dragon Ball Deliverance. I saw one thing from it. It was a move. What is it called? Like Saiyan Lariat or something, where Goten and Trunks, they use the Lariat move and they like slice a dude in half or something. Galactic Guillotine, that's what it was. That's what it was.
All right,
Random. There we go. Am I allowed to say that I despise Kale Khalifa and Kaba as Saiyans? Nope. Are you? Yes, you are. I hate him too in the anime. Well, Kaba I don't hate as much. I hate Kale and Khalifa more in the anime. Royal Spear sounds familiar. I don't think I've seen that. There was a lot of like time and care put into Deliverance. I just haven't seen it. What time does it drop? Like the reveal or the character? The reveal is going to be in 40 minutes. The character drop will be in 2 days sometime. Actually, I would say in 3 hours plus 48, 51 hours. I have not seen Interstellar, but I know about something at the end, and I did a short on it. I don't know if you guys have seen my Interstellar Dokkan short. Yeah, all the Nolan movies are like really enjoyable. I haven't seen a lot of them, but the ones that I have seen, I have enjoyed.
all right, let's do this.
I don't hate Universe 6. They're all right to me. They're just... It's just that they're irritating. They're just annoying. Rolf, what the hell are you talking about? Are you quoting stuff? What are you talking about? Hit is the best thing to come out of Super pre-Goku Black and Tournament of Power. Pre-Goku Black, pre-Tournament of Power.
All right, let's do this.
Beerus, man. Oh, he's technically Z. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I could roll with that. That move shows the royal symbol. Wait, which one? Wait, what? Sorry, I forgot. What were we talking about? My internet was off, and when it came back on a couple of days, I hopped in Dokkan and got Whis and beers on the first rotation. Whoa, nice, man.
All right.
On which
let's
banner?
do this.
Beast Gohan? Calling him Goon Rami is diabolical. Everyone calls all of us like different versions of Goon. Goon Resh, Dagoon G, whatever. Everyone gets called it. On King Vegeta's Saiyan armor. No, what move are you talking about? Oh, is it Royal Spear?
Let's do this.
I don't think I can watch that right now. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I don't want to chance it. I don't want to chance it. I'll watch it on my own.
All right, let's do this.
I reacted to the Kingdom Hearts thing on Twitch. I didn't record a video for it. I just reacted to it on Twitch, so I don't know if it's there anymore. It's probably gone. I just didn't feel like I needed to drop a short for it. Bring her down with a $2 Donald sub, man. Hit had so much aura even after losing to Jiren. Sure did. Sure did. Hit had so much aura even after throwing against Monaka. Because of one of you guys, Jarvis no longer reads donos below $5 because someone kept spamming something at the $2 level. So I've had to change that. I don't remember who I forgot their name. I don't want to put them on blast, but it was because of that one person, and yeah. So they ruined it for y'all. It's $5 now to get the stuff read. Did I watch Naruto when I was a kid? Nope. I watched Dragon Ball. I watched Dragon Ball. I watched Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't remember. It's been a while. I don't remember what they did. I think it was that one emoji.
All right, let's do this.
It was something like that. Bakugan? No. What is that? Actually, wait, we talked about this before. I think I know what that is. That's the... Are those balls? Oh yeah, there was Beyblade and then there was Bakugan. Yeah. No, I haven't seen those. Ever seen Zoids? I've seen some Zoids, yes.
All right, let's do this.
know today was the reveal. They only told us yesterday, last night actually. Today with the £2 dono, what's up, man? Never forget Toyotaro worked on Afterlife. Like the art, right? Did he do the Super Saiyan 5 original design? Was that him? Let me get that. This is why I like Super Saiyan 5's design, initial design. Hold on. Let me get it. 1 second. 1 second. Super Saiyan. The original. This is the one. This is the first Super Saiyan 5 image I ever saw. That one. That one's Toyotaro. He did that one.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, I remember growing up. I would start to when I learned of multiple Super Saiyan forms, I would start to look up, okay, what is Super Saiyan 4? Okay, what is Super Saiyan 5? What is Super Saiyan 6? What is Super Saiyan 7? We went into all sorts of weird directions with those interpretations. There was one where it's just a guy in a pool of hair. There's one where people would just start like reshading Super Saiyan 3, give him dark blue eyes, dark blue hair. All sorts of crazy stuff, man.
All right, let's do this.
Yep, Super Saiyan 1000, Super Saiyan Infinite, all that good stuff. Dablos. Oh, yeah. You guys said that before. That's not Toyotaro. The hell are the Omniforms? You say Omniforms, I'm thinking Omnimon Mercy Mode. Omnimon, there's another one. It's like a red version. Forgot what that was called. I have no idea what the Omniforms are.
All right, let's do this.
Search for it. Okay. Goku Omni? Like, what's the form called? Super Saiyan 5. Super Saiyan 5 Goku Omni? What the hell is Omni God? What the hell is this? Oh, I mean, yeah, this is just what I'm talking about. Like, it's just more reshading of the same designs with, like, different little... You know what these look like? This looks like when your pet scratches you and your arms are like covered in red marks. That's what this is. I don't know what... Oh, I've never seen this. Wait. Oh, this is stuff that Steven would react to. This is that... Isn't this from the person that like everyone accuses of like tracing or something?
All right, let's do this.
You should do a Super Saiyan 5 Toon character. We could at some point. What is the Link Skill Orb ticket for? You get to buy slightly lower quality versions of these tickets in the Baba Shop for free without having to pray for them to drop randomly. What do you think of Xenoverse 3? I haven't been paying attention to the stuff because I'm not particularly interested yet. I need to play the first 2 games before I can really be invested.
All right, let's do this.
Will I? Yes, I will. What's the training split? You want to know you want to know what I'm doing each day? I think the only thing that I've ever shared is that Monday is chess day. But I think that's like universal. That's about all I can disclose. Monday's chess day, always. Hey, what's up, Big Game James? How you doing, mate?
Let's do this.
What's my workout weight for the bench? I ain't saying nothing. I think it's more fun when people just like come up with what they think I do. Everything. You Jag, everything. Everything. We never, ever, ever disrespect legs. Never. Everything. My favorite is shoulders, though.
All right, let's do this.
Doing the same training as Saitama. I don't do that. I've always been curious, but I don't want to. Am I a sleeper build? I don't know. I don't know. Polynesian father of 4. Get it right, dude. I don't have 7 kids. Cut it out. Respect. Ha ha ha! I'm a sleeper build. I'm built for sleep. Toon is the type of guy to look skinny but be swole as hell. Oh, I'm skinny now? I thought the consensus was that I'm a short, chunky, fat dude. Built like a mattress. That was Garesh's take on my build, remember? I know Toon is Anatoly, but I can't prove it. I do value strength and function more than physique. I will say that. It's funny you say Anatoly. This is not very heavy. It's not very heavy. Can you hold him up? It's not heavy.
All right, let's do this.
Hey man, for all you know, this could all just be lies, man, and I'm just a big old bundle of joy, you know? Were my Dragon Ball Heroes EZAs? Never gonna happen. Just forget that they ever said it. They'll never do it. Am I gonna play Gears of War E-Day? Yes. Will I stream it? But yes. Toon is a wanted criminal, and that's why we can't have information on him. I've actually had some people legitimately believe that, which is fair since I'm very private, I guess. But, no. So Toon is a cute little femboy. Whatever floats your boat in terms of imagination, I will be that. Sure. So for the next, for the upcoming watch party in Los Angeles, look for a cute little femboy and say, Toon, is that you? See what happens.
All right, let's do this.
Toon killed a bus driver. Is that a Joker reference? No, no, no. I killed the bus driver.
Bus driver? What bus driver?
Toon is a slot 1 tank. Truth is a slot 3 support. Truth? Nah. Truth isn't the support. What are you talking about? Truth is the slot 1 dodge build. What are you talking about? Nice. Okay, I got it then. I'd seen the Nolan trilogy recently, so that was fresh in my mind.
All right, let's do this.
It's super obvious Toon is built like the mid-transformation first form to second form Frieza. So I have horns and I'm tall. Toon is the crit build in Fire Emblem. My favorite class in Fire Emblem is Archer. I don't know if that means anything. Toon is Omni-Man? No, but my dad is the spitting image of Omni-Man. First time I saw Invincible, when I saw Omni-Man, I was freaking out. I was like sending my dad pictures. He was like, dude, why are you in the show? My dad looks exactly like Omni-Man. And then the end of season 1 happens, and I'm just like,
let's do this.
Well, probably don't want to talk about this anymore. Omni-Man or Lucan? My dad is a spinning image of Omni-Man. Lucan has his own TV show. They had to have known what they were doing when they made Lucan, man. He's just Steve Harvey, man. Any opinion on getting another rarity tier like Legends? It'll happen eventually. Dokkan is due for it.
All right, let's do this.
Your dad is. Emma or Rogue? See, when you say that, all I can think of is Marvel Rivals. So Emma Stone. I mean, Emma Stone. Jeez. Emma. What the hell's her name? Emma Frost. Not Emma Stone. Emma Frost. Nah, man, we don't speak ill of Gwen Stacy, bro. I'm still not over that. That Gwen Stacy Amazing Spider-Man 2 thing, I'm still not over that. That is so messed up. How do you feel about season 9? Haven't played Rivals in like 2 seasons, so I have no idea. My dad looks like the Omni-Man character, not the voice behind Omni-Man. What if, instead of mythical rare, what if it's ultimate rare? Because in Legends, their best version of the upgrade bonanza is ultimate.
All right, do this.
So why not just call the next rarity for Dokkan Ultimate Rare? I thought UR is ultra rare. Oh, I guess, yeah, UR. That'll be confusing. Never mind. Never mind. Oh my god, I just had major dyslexia and I read that comment totally different. We want a Cell Max and we're gonna get LR Dr. Hedo. I read that as we want a Max C and we're gonna get a LR Dr. Hedo. I was like, what? What? Oh, we got a good damn it, that's not the one. I need dodge gold equips and dodge silvers.
Let's do this.
Yeah, ZR probably works. And Max C, the biggest plague to infect Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel on day one. Everybody had Max C day one. Is that still around or have they banned it? Max C is still legal. Max C is banned.
Max C is banned.
Wait, so which is it? Oh, so it's like it's partially banned. It's banned level. It's not. Well, no, it's limited. You mean, right? Wait, that's not. Oh god, I forgot what your normal name is. Stupid YouTube changing it, man. KTF with the Pro Tune for 15 months. How you doing, buddy? Max C is banned. Master Duel don't count. Master Duel's all I talk about. Master Duel and Duel Links. I'm not talking old, like TCG. I guess I should have said that. Because I don't play TCG, but that makes sense that it's banned in TCG. But it's limited to one in Master Duel. Got it. Is Dragoon still banned in TCG? Because they brought that into Duel Links in Master Duel, right? Recently? Dokkan should expand hidden potential tree for characters. Yeah, I think there's more that they can do with it. Maxi is limited to 2 in Master Duel. Got it. Why did I choose Emma Frost? I want to know for scientific reasons. I ain't saying nothing.
All right, let's do this.
Dragoon is legal in Master Duel now? Got it. Kid Buu should be the first CR. But it ends the meme. It's not funny anymore. Hey, what's up, Preston? I'm not gonna lie, I wish I could play some of the Yu-Gi-Oh songs in my videos and on streams. Like the anime Yu-Gi-Oh music. I can't though. Passionate Duelist, dude, that song gives me chills. I love that song.
All right, let's do this.
17 minutes once again. Yeah, I know. DR Dokkan Rare. You can't go higher than that though. So at some point, if they ever wanted to do another one, they couldn't. Also, when I hear DR, I think of damage reduction. Luna Snow is still so damn annoying. That's good. I like Luna Snow. She's one of my favorite healers, especially since she's got a Lakers outfit. She's got a like a Toon Laker outfit. Any character that's got the Toon outfit, those are gonna be like my main outfits for them. I think she's the closest to like a full-on Toon outfit.
All right.
Luna Snow and
do
Hawkeye.
this.
Hawkeye's got an awesome Toon outfit. What do you think of the Darts OST? Didn't care for it. You talking about in the sub? No. None of the songs were memorable to me in the sub. There were a couple of good ones, like the Wrath of the Gods. That one's pretty cool, but the dub's god music is way better. Like each god has their own distinct theme, which was great. Yeah, I didn't care for the sub one. The sub, the best songs were Passionate Duelist and the Eye of Timaeus ones.
All right, let's do this.
The Snow Time Lakers. Oh yeah, dude. Yep. Austin Reeves. We got Mamu. We got Luca. We got Kessler. Actually, I mean, we got a squad. Like, I'm looking forward to the season. It's gonna be fun because we're very deep on pretty much every position compared to what it used to be. The problem is we lack defense. And the biggest question of all is, can Kessler actually like grow into his position and be a leading center who can work well with Luca, which he should be able to, but it's the backcourt defense that I'm afraid of. Austin Reeves and Luca. Austin Reeves has the potential to become a better defender. Luca doesn't have the lateral quickness that I like in a point guard for defense. So I'm a little scared about that, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I think there's one more move the Lakers are trying to make before we start the season.
All right, let's do this.
We got Kevon Looney, which it's funny because as soon as we got Looney, Jonas was released from the Nuggets or something. I would have preferred Jonas Valanciunas, but Kevon Looney will be good. He's a good off-ball big. Basketball is my sport, man. I was a big sports junkie before I started YouTube and Twitch, and so since then I've not been watching much. So I lost, like, I don't watch the NFL anymore. I don't watch baseball anymore. I don't watch hockey. I watch a little bit of tennis. Tennis is like my second favorite sport after basketball, but I still keep in touch with basketball as much as I can. That's my jam.
All right, let's do this.
I don't have time, man. I got a job. I got like other responsibilities, and now with Ein's old cancer thing, like I have no time for anything. I don't get to enjoy any time to myself. Looney does exactly what you want. Yeah, he does. Here's the thing though, like he's an off-ball big and he'll grab boards, which is good. I still want another playmaking big. You know? I just want another playmaking big. We lost Ayton, which I was kind of okay with Ayton potentially being a backup. But I want a little bit more offensive presence down low when Kessler is on the bench. And Mamu is not big enough to fill that role. He'll do it a little bit, but I still want one more.
Let's do this.
Nas Reed, we were going after. But that's what I'm saying. Jonas Valanciunas, I think, is on the market now. So I think they're trying to do one more move. Not the sub, I meant dub. Oh, dub? Great. Dude, the Seal of Orichalcos in the dub is so good. So much better than the sub, man. If you got kidnapped by Geppy and he wanted you to give him a unit, what would it be? Tech Frost.
All right, let's do this.
Jonas is going to Europe. Is he? I haven't seen the news. Is he? I didn't know that. Thoughts on the Angry Birds movie? Never seen it. Life always gets in the way, Ultra Tech. I hear that. It's been really hard for me. Like it's been unbearable at points.
All right, let's do this.
So yeah, sorry about that Legend stream. Is Physical Beast runnable? You mean Ultimate Gohan? Yes, he's very runnable. Very good. Infinite damage in Waking the Dragon's Arc is silly. Yeah, I mean, it got pretty absurd. I don't even blame that part. It's all the damn seals and the stupid rules. But I mean, how are you supposed to up the ante in Yu-Gi-Oh? It's a card game, right? Like, how do you make it more interesting? You got to do stuff like that. But I thought that it was cool because, like, if you are a math head, then you understand the abstract concept behind canceling out infinity with another infinite, you know, inquantifiable amount. So I think it worked. It was a cool, like, feedback loop between the two knights. I thought it was pretty cool.
All right, let's do this.
Really hope you have something you enjoyed doing to unwind. There's not much these days. I don't want to sound like I don't want to talk about it. Never mind. All I want is for his days to be as amazing as possible. That's the only thing I care about right now. Infinity +1 was funny, yeah. But it's cool. The math checks out. If you cancel out the infinity, then any quantity, non-zero quantity after that trumps the other. So it's cool.
All right, let's do this.
What kind of unit or EZA do you think might help or make Movie Heroes team more
What?
competitive? Oh, Movie Heroes is pretty competitive right now. Will be another one. Orange Piccolo. No, man, I know, but I'm saying the idea of an inquantifiable amount being canceled out by another equally inquantifiable amount, it works for a children's card game. Don't get nerdy on me, boy. Favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? Man, that's tough. You want to hear the most like fence-sitting answer ever? Here's the greatest fence-sitting answer you'll ever hear. When it comes to the 3 Egyptian gods, my favorite in the games is Slifer the Sky Dragon because he is OP as hell in Falsebound Kingdom. In the anime, it's Obelisk the Tormentor because the music, his abilities, the animation, just all that looks awesome. And then in the TCG, Winged Dragon of Ra. Master Duel content when? The only way I ever do Master Duel content is if I full-time YouTube.
All right.
Where all I do is record videos and stream and stuff. If I did full-time YouTube, I would have this channel. I would stream Rivals literally daily, and I would have a fully functioning Rivals channel. I would probably have like a full-on Let's Play channel, and then I would do what other stuff I want. Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh, maybe something else. Am I married? Maybe I am, maybe I ain't. Orange Cell Max incoming. Nice. Oh, here's a sub L for you. There's no chant when they summon Ra. It sucks. Joey the Big with a $2 dono. Winged Dragon of Ra has an amazing design. Yeah, he looks awesome. Looks great. Thank you so much for the doni. Here's a major sub L. When Merrick is summoning Ra, he just chants gibberish. That's literally what he says. They don't do a full-on chant. In the dub, they do it better. Dub's better there. What is your favorite type of Yu-Gi-Oh card? Huh? You mean like spell, trap, or monster or something? I don't know. Trap, maybe? I hate death battles. I don't watch those. The only reason I know some death battles is because Steven will talk to me about it. I can't stand death battles. Toon is married to the grind. Chewy, I feel like every time someone's asked me that, you've always responded with that answer. Is there a chance we can see Orange Piccolo? Absolutely, there's a chance. We are just making guesses. We don't know for sure. 5 minutes to go. Welcome back, all the people who left. I noticed that right when we hit the top of the hour last hour, we lost like 400 people, and they've all come back. Welcome back.
All right, let's do this.
Does Mokuba ever battle? Yes, once in Duelist Kingdom. Is the timer accurate? I mean, it's accurate enough. We'll see if they actually drop it at that time. Sometimes they're a couple minutes late. I've got their YouTube channel ready, and I've got the Twitter ready, so you guys also have to be on the lookout, and then we'll see. For those of you who don't want to be spoiled until I show it on stream, don't look at chat in the next couple of minutes, because someone will chat, will say it, and then I'm gonna look it up. What do you think will be the lead if it's Cell Max? Artificial life forms.
All right, let's do this.
Will we get another super boss lead? Super boss? Artificial life form super boss? Giant form super boss? As stupid as that sounds, giant form might actually be a leader skill they throw in there. Thank you, Night King. How you doing? What is your favorite archetype for Yu-Gi-Oh? Archetype. So are you talking about engine? Or are you saying like synchro summon, link summon, fusion summon? What exactly are you asking? Movie boss giant form? What if it's super boss and movie boss? Yeah, giant form has 0 leads, so that kind of makes sense. But what if it's like movie boss, super boss? That'd be pretty cool.
All right, let's do this.
Dude, if this ends up being Cell Max, I'm repurposing that thumbnail for the actual video, because only a small percentage of people watch the streams compared to the overall sub count. So I'm using that again for the video. Oh, okay. So engine. Okay. My favorite archetype, probably magnets. God, it's hard to say, man. I have a few. Magnets, magicians, toons, and ultra athletes.
All right, let's do this.
I hit King of Games with 6 Sam. For those of you wondering what that means, King of Games is like God rank. Lenons. Ultra athletes are awesome. It's hard to stop those because you're not sacrificing to summon. You're like returning cards to the hand to do stuff. That's not a very conventional means of summoning. Ultra athletes was a lot of fun. Yu-Gi-Oh has too much reading these days. I've heard that people are starting to kind of fall off on it because of just how convoluted it's getting, and like there's just so many engines and stuff. Yeah. All right,
do this.
Couple minutes. Timer's a little bit fast. Timer's about maybe 40 seconds faster. Odeon with the trap monsters. That died pretty quick, right? There's not too many trap monsters even now.
All right, let's do this.
Has Ultra Athletes been given more support? I used to run them. I think that was the last deck that I was mainly using during my Duel Links and Master Duel streams before I stopped. That was what, like 5 years ago? 4 years ago? Have there been more Ultra Athlete supports since then? Yeah, Odeon just had the one trap.
Embodiment of a purpose.
All right, time's up. Sort of. So if you don't want to be spoiled, don't look at the chat. People are going to start saying stuff. I am going to pull it up to see if we can find it. Is it going to be on YouTube? Is it going to be on Twitter?
All right.
Let's see. We're still about 30 seconds away. Still about 30 seconds away. It was leaked in the subtitles. Man, stop. Stop, man. That has got to be the craziest way to give it all away. All right, reset. Everybody check. If you don't want to be spoiled, don't look at the chat. Mods, I trust you guys, so please tell me if you guys find it. Oh, okay. I think it's on Twitter. 45 seconds on Twitter. Okay. Hold on, chat. I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up. Nobody look at chat. I found it. All right. Is it on YouTube? Would it be better to see it on YouTube? Nope, it's not there. All right. So here we go, babies. Y'all ready? Mother. There we go. All right. Don't be spoiled. Don't look at chat. Here we go.
Who's it gonna be?
Cellmax has been activated.
It's Cellmax. Whoa, dude.
Rampaging.
Oh, nice.
Overwhelming power.
All right, that's pretty sick. Okay. They didn't show everything. We'll see it again. Actually, wait, we should watch it in the sub. Hold on. All right. So it's dropping in 2 days, like they showed here. Dropping in 2 days. All right. There you go. Well, there you go. Animation wise, I'm sure people are gonna have some opinions on that. But all right. Have they given the info? They didn't show all of it here. There's definitely more that they haven't shown. No info. Yeah. Wait. All right. Okay. Chat, you want to see something? I just refreshed the YouTube channel. Look at this. Yeah, that was about to be spoiled. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Cellmax. I still think there's a good chance STR Cellmax could receive an easy A. I think it's possible. I don't think the animations, I don't think we've seen enough to have an opinion. I don't know, because it feels like it's like it works. It's the CG. They're kind of leaning into the CG, aren't they? Like, here, let's watch it again. Am I not picking up on this? Like, it feels okay. I don't think it's bad. Let me see.
Access been activated.
I mean, that looks good. This looks cool. That looks cool to me. Looks fine. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look like it's not like, you know, Dokkan original hand-drawn stuff, but that's it. That's the CGI nonsense. This is, you know, this is what you get with CGI stuff. Looks fine to me. Is he on Metal Cooler's team? Oh. Categories. So I gotta make a video for this. Let's see. Nope. He is on 16's lead though. Android 16 is gonna rise in stock now because of this. Android's artificial life forms. Oh. Yeah, this. Oh, please get an easy A. Please get an easy A. All right. Well, there you go. That's pretty much it. And there's no info, so let me just refresh Twitter just to be sure. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do my Twitter thing. Oops. Is there any news in game? Nope. No news. Okay. That's it. He'll be a carnival unit. He'll be on a double rates banner. Uncontrollable power. Is he on uncontrollable power? Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, that'd be a great one actually. Uncontrollable power would be awesome. Super boss uncontrollable power, or maybe movie boss uncontrollable power. You then give the Brolys another 220% lead. That'd be pretty cool. It's just it wasn't supposed to be. I think people were expecting like a full breakdown. It was just gonna be a teaser. The info will either drop tonight or tomorrow or something like that, and then the data download will be later. But that's it. That's it. So if this doesn't interest you, then save for GDC. GDC is going to be fat, ginormic. 400 million downloads. They have said that they are going to be going even crazier in GDC because of anniversary being only 2 parts or something like that. So if you're not interested, not a problem. Just wait for GDC. GDC is going to be even crazier. That's it. Red Ribbon Army category? No thanks. I don't think we need that. We would need more Red Ribbon Army characters. We don't have enough. Because everyone in Red Ribbon Army now is just an android. Yeah, the reveal, like the info should be later on tonight. I'm not sticking around for that. So that was pretty much it. I'm just gonna make a video after I end the stream, and then that'll be that until we get the info. That's it. We waited and we were rewarded. Cellmax confirmed. Super Boss is so bad. Well, this is gonna make Super Boss better. I think people are comparing him to Beast animations. When it comes to animations, Dokkan is kind of actually no, animations, yeah, Beast Gohan's animations were fine. It's the kit that I was talking about, so I misspoke. Anyway, All right, that's it. I would love to stick around more, but I got stuff I gotta do. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the dubs. Hopefully I can stream tomorrow and a little bit longer and do more stuff. So until then, thank you guys. I'm gonna be dropping the video shortly, so please check it out. Best way to help the channel and just to help me in general right now with everything I got going on is to watch these videos. Watch them all the way through, please and thank you. All right, talk to you guys later. Appreciate you guys hanging out. See ya. Goodbye. Love you. Oh crap, nope, this one. Okay, goodbye.